Hello again. My name is Superb Lee, and this is Superb Day to play video games. What I'll be playing today is I'll be playing Bioshock Infinite in Spanish. So, why am I playing in Spanish? Well, a long time ago I used to know Spanish pretty fluently, but now I've lost it. So it's very true, if you don't use it, you lose it. So I encourage those who are learning a language to keep at it and to never give up and to maintain it as well. Now this video is is for those who are still beginners and as well intermediate, or for those who are like me, just trying to brush up on their Spanish. This video, so basically what I'll be doing in the video is I'll be speaking in English, but I'll be explaining the Spanish words with the English meaning, and then vice versa. Also translate English to Spanish, and that's that. This is also for those who are fluent in Spanish. This is for your entertainment. You can laugh at how bad I speak words, and as well as my accent's extremely bad. As I said, I'm not fluent. I'm not a teacher, but my passion is language learning. I love Spanish and I love video games, so I wanted to combine the two and help those who would maybe find this video helpful in just learning new words and getting accustomed to seeing the video game, seeing the words in Spanish, and just like I said, learning new words and finding new meanings. And yeah, that's that. Okay, done with my rambling. Let's go ahead and play the game. The juego principal, basically that's the main game. So if I want to play the main game, the campaign, I would press this. You have your opciones, descargar de contenido. You download the content. Opciones is pretty self-explanatory. That means options. Créditos and salir de juego. Créditos is the credits, and salir de juego means exit the game, or salir means to basically leave or exit. So let's go ahead and press juego principal. As I said, I'm not an expert in Spanish. I'm not fluent, so I may be wrong in a few things. If I am wrong, if you are in the chat box on Twitch, please comment in the chat box. Or if you're watching this from YouTube, please place a comment in the comment section and correct me, please. I'm open to feedback as well as corrections, because as I said, I want everyone to learn along with me, as well as myself learn probably new words here as well, um, relearn them correctly. Let's just go with that. Let me go ahead and readjust my sound just in case. Okay, very good. I know I had some sound complications earlier in my podcast or in my Twitch feeds, so
Oye,
just try to
estoy
fix that
buscando a una
now.
joven.
All right, so
¿Quién no, hermano?
so basically where we're at, we're on a
¿Habéis
playa.
visto a una chica por aquí? Falda azul, pelo oscuro.
So if you don't know where we're from, so in Bioshock Infinite, I'm already kind of 1/4 into the game. I've already gotten past a few levels, and what happened was I saved this girl named Elizabeth from this tower. She was basically being observed. She has special powers, and scientists were looking at her and just observing her. But my task as Booker, I'm the main character. I have to go and get this girl, Elizabeth, La Chica, and bring her to whoever hired me, and whoever hired me will clear all my debts. So now I saved Elizabeth from the tower, so now I am buscando a la chica. I am searching for the girl. All
Un
right.
dirigible. Podría servirnos para salir de aquí.
All right, so interesting enough, this game taught me that word dirigible. So dirigible is a blimp in Spanish, or excuse me, in English. A blimp is that thing that you see in front of you on the screen. That is a dirigible, which is also a blimp. So it's basically a big air balloon that they used in the old days in the early 1920s or 1910s and 1940s, I would say. As I said, I'm not a history expert, and so correct me if I'm wrong, but it was used during this time. This game is based within the 1917s era, so around after World War One.
Está todo amañado. Yo solo quiero un jornal justo por un trabajo honrado.
All right. So we are in a. All Alright, so right now we're on the playa, which is the beach, or the Bahía de Acortado. Bahía basically means bay, but you can say bay or the beach, la playa, bay, beach. In English, it's pretty much the same thing. Just keep in mind that when you are translating from Spanish to English and vice versa, the translations are not always going to be the same. Direct translations, excuse me. And I can explain that later in the game when I find it. So let me see. Let's do some eavesdropping on these ladies here.
Fíjense, señoras.
Look
Una
at this,
verdadera
girls.
lástima que nadie le compre un buen bañador.
Wow. So this girl just insulted me. She basically says it's una pena, which means it's a shame that this person couldn't. Bañador, my understanding is is like a bath.
En fin,
right?
es tu hermano.
She's basically saying I smell. So
¿Sabes?
got
Conozco a un
got
tipo que
insulted
puede,
there. Dang.
digamos, ocuparse de ello.
Alright.
Bien, bueno,
let's
es eso
continue.
la más absoluta vergüenza
Dos.
para tu familia.
3.
Muy bien, vamos.
Izquierda.
Sois fuertes.
Derecha.
Izquierda, derecha, izquierda,
Derecha.
derecha. So
Sí,
left,
dales.
right,
Eso.
left,
Sí, genial.
right.
Muy bien,
Alright.
señorita.
3.
Ahora
And
pone la
if you
mano
see
un poco más
in
alta
the,
y
I know there's a
bien.
lot of words happening in this video game, but the important word that or one of the words I saw was saltar. So that basically means to jump. So saltar is the word without conjugation, and then saltar is like a command. So he's commanding everyone, not just one person, but everyone to jump because they're exercising.
Tiene un plan. Es que tiene un plan. Nunca nos ha decepcionado, ¿no?
Never has he disappointed us. No, decepcionado is basically to deceit or to disappoint. I remember the word because it sounds like deceit and is very negative, negative connotation, and disappoint is very similar.
Señorita,
All right, so llamar la atención de Elizabeth. So I'd call the attention of Elizabeth. So if I press F, that's what I'm gonna do. Oye means to hear, listen to me.
señorita, Elizabeth.
Hola. Oh, esto es maravilloso. Ven a bailar conmigo de vuelta.
Yo no bailo. Venga,
No,
vámonos.
No bailo.
¿Por qué?
I don't
¿Hay
dance.
algo mejor que
Come
esto?
let's go.
Pues... ¿Quizá París?
¿París? No entiendo. ¿Cómo llegamos allí?
Es a
How
donde
do
va
we
ese
arrive
dirigible,
here?
pero si prefieres quedarte a bailar...
No, vámonos. Venga, vamos. Venga, vámonos ahora mismo.
All right, so let's go ahora
acabó.
mismo, right now. Supposed to lleva a la
Cuesta
Elizabeth
creerlo,
a la
pero es
dirigible.
cierto, ¿no?
So I'm supposed to carry her, Elizabeth, which is
Vaya,
this
¿hueles
chica
eso?
here, to the
La
dirigible,
verdad,
which is
no
the
había
blimp that we
olido
talked
nunca
about
nada igual.
earlier.
¿Y tú?
Las playas que conozco no huelen como esta.
If you didn't hear me, because I know they were speaking, basically I'm supposed to bring Elizabeth, la chica, to the blimp, the dirigible, which is right over there, if I can catch it. Yep, there it is, the blimp, or dirigible. Alright, Elizabeth, sígame, follow me, let's go.
Izquierda. Ahora.
¿Cómo es que sabes eso?
Es de uno de los libros que te arrojé. ¿Es que también podían servir para leer?
So, can serve to eat. Excuse
Señor
me.
West,
Whoop.
Comstock. Había oído hablar de él.
I've heard of him.
Dicen que ve el futuro.
He
Le
says,
das a
they
un
say
hombre
they
algo
can
de poder
see the
y
future.
no tarda en subírsele a la cabeza.
No me gusta su aspecto.
¿Te disgusta el aspecto del profeta o su mirada?
Oh, disgustar.
¿Podemos irnos ya?
You don't like disgusto. So gustar is to like. Disgustar means to dislike. So that's how you can remember. If you ever want to remember that, remember disgustar is basically to. Ooh, this is creepy. Disgustar is to like. In English they say disgust, but in Spanish they say disgustar, which is to not like. All right. Beber vino, to drink wine, and I guess this wine will help my salud, which is my health, but will take away my sal.
Vaya,
I don't remember
esa caída al agua
sal.
no te ha sentado nada bien. Miraré a ver si encuentro algo que te alivie el
Te
dolor.
has quedado sin sales. You have remained without leaving. These are marionetas. Juguetes, which are toys. Marionetas are like marionettes. And if I'm going to translate this, bargains every day at Hudson's. So bargains is in English, obviously, but bargains in Spanish it would be descuentos. So descuentos todos los días at Hudson's. Okay, very neat. So I just FYI, for me, it's hard for me to speak and play at the same time, but I'll try to do a balance of both. I thank you for your patience in advance. And there was something here. I saw some textos. I saw some text. Paseo marítimo. So marítimo, I believe it means marine, and this is the paseo, which is a passage.
Señor de Witt, mire. Venga a ver esto.
Venga, come and see this.
O la jaula.
O tal vez el ave.
Nada supera a la jaula.
So
¿Otra vez
jaula.
esos dos? ¿Cómo? Da igual.
Da igual, it doesn't matter. It's just the same. Alright, so I'm going to llamar la atención de Elizabeth. Okay.
Fíjese,
De
son
nuevo.
increíbles. ¿Cuál le gusta
Fíjese.
más?
Look
¿Este
at
de aquí
this.
o quizás este? El ave es muy bonita y la jaula es sombría, pero tiene algo verdaderamente especial. No logro decidirme.
Oh, okay, so basically she's asking me to choose, if you didn't figure that out. Elegir, jaula, to elegir means
¿Y
to
bien?
choose, and jaula is a cage, and as you can see on the left, if I press Q to the left, I'll be choosing the pendant with the cage, or jaula. Elegir, ave, and ave is basically a bird. Pájaro is the normal word for bird, but ave is a specific type of bird. It's like saying bird and then, or pigeon. I think the ploma is basically a dove, but ave I can't remember. I think ave is specifically like seagulls or any type of bird near the beach, and we are near the beach. So let me go ahead and choose jaula because why not? So I'm going to press Q, elegir
El de la
jaula.
izquierda.
¿Estás segura?
El de la izquierda.
Seguro.
So the one on the left, and I'm sure. Seguro.
Me
means
encanta.
I am sure. I am sure.
Yo esperaba el ave.
Si vas a ser un mal perdedor, no volveremos a hacerlo.
¡Oh, Dios mío!
Oh, Dios mío. So, oh
Dios
my,
mío.
oh my gosh, or oh my god.
¿Estás bien?
Era mi hogar.
So,
Deberíamos irnos.
Vámonos.
so basically, before this scene here, what I played out was I rescued Elizabeth from this tower. This Birdman came in and destroyed this tower. Tower in Spanish is torre. English word is tower, and or estatua in this case too. They said tower in this game, but it's also called a estatua, or which is a statue, and this is more of a statue. But let's just say it is a tower that is disguised as a statue. It was her tower. She was living there in that estatua in that statue. So it was technically she was kind of like Rapunzel in her tower. Anyway, moving on. We rescued her from that, and everyone's looking and saying, "Oh my gosh, who did this?" And
Esto es la
¿Dónde
espada
estamos?
de
What's
la
us?
venganza.
¿Dónde estaba Songbird? Where was Songbird? So Songbird was that big old bird that tried to attack us in the prior scene. And I'm gonna recoger billetera. So recoger águila de plata. Plata usually means money, and a refresco is a drink or soda. And oh gosh, billetera. I can't remember what that is. If anyone knows, please place that in the comments or in the chat. But I believe that is like a wallet because I just gained money and so imagine it was a wallet. Comer algodón de azúcar. Comer algodón de azúcar. So basically this is cotton candy. Algodón, it is translated pretty much directly where algodón is cotton and azúcar is sugar. So cotton candy in English, algodón de azúcar in Spanish. Now, just FYI, if I didn't mention this in the video in the beginning, I speak with an accent from Spain. I love the accents from Spain. I love it when Spanish speakers speak it, and I'm trying to imitate it. But as I said, my accent is horrible, so I apologize. I do not want to offend anyone with my bad accent. It's just me working on my Spanish, but I love the accent from there. I respect all accents from I respect all accents of Spanish and Spanish speakers from Colombia, from Venezuela, from Mexico. I just, for some reason, yeah, when I started learning
Lo
Spanish
que yo quiero
and
saber es por qué no hay nunca un handyman cerca cuando lo necesitas.
uh,
¿Para qué sirven, salvo para asustar a la gente con sus grotescas discapacidades?
excuse me, um, I it touches my heart more. It's more close to my heart, the accent from Spain than anything else, and I think it just sounds amazing. Anyway, as I said, I respect all accents from different countries that speak Spanish. Moving on.
Aseguraos de tener a mano alguna forma de identificación fotográfica para presentar.
¡Arriba las manos! ¡Separen los dedos! ¡Y las piernas! ¡No se muevan!
Separen los
¡Esténse
dedos.
quietos!
So basically,
Yo no voy a pasar por ahí.
Tengo lo que necesitamos. Ven.
this is a checkpoint. They're searching people. So he basically says separate your
Vamos.
legs so that they can search you. And I don't know dónde está
No
la
entiendo
chica.
qué
Where's
sentido
the girl?
tiene
Oh, aquí
detenernos a
está.
todos para encontrar a un hombre.
¿Has oído lo de la estatua?
Whoa.
Dios mío, ¿qué está pasando?
tiene
Deberían fumigar
todo Cinton y acabar de una
Vale,
vez.
vale.
just-
Cállate ya, Pete. Anda, vete a casa a dormir,
Go
Lamona.
go home and sleep, Lamona. I don't actually know what Lamona means. I think that's a specific term from Spain. But please correct me if I'm wrong. Just FYI, for your information, I know this game might have some cuss words, some mala palabras in español, in Spanish, so please keep that in mind
se acabará
if
esta
you have
cola?
young
Podríamos
ones,
estar
that-
horas
and
aquí.
if you have young ones nearby. But please keep in mind that this game might have some mala palabras, might have some bad words in it. All right, abrir la puerta. Let's open the
Cerrado,
door.
maldita sea. ¿Qué estás haciendo?
Eres una especie de
doing?
granuja. ¿A ti qué te parece? Listo.
Ooh.
¿Dónde has aprendido a hacer eso?
Where have you learned?
¿Atrapada en una torre sin nada más que libros y tiempo libre?
Where'd you learn how to do
Te
that?
sorprendería mucho todo lo que sé hacer.
Oh, so Booker said, "Yeah, where'd you learn how to do that?" And she's like, "Well, there's not much to do in the tower, and you'll be surprised how much I've learned in that tower. I'm being all alone." She's definitely like Rapunzel. All right, so registrar escritorio basically means registrar. Direct translation in English from Spanish to English would be to register, but in this case in Spanish it seems like to search. Buscar is another word in Spanish to
Me
search.
tengo que ocupar de cualquier tarea con una mínima complejidad o acaban dejándome un desastre que me tocan. Oh, buenos días, señor. No me preste ninguna atención.
morning,
No digo
señor.
más que tonterías, ya sabe. Simple palabrería.
So it seems like he was complaining, but then he saw it was Elizabeth or some girl. I don't think he recognized it was Elizabeth, but it was some woman or another person, and he didn't want that person to hear what he was saying, so that's why he's being a little bit kinder. Aguilar de Plata, money, getting that money, getting my health back. Salud is health. Remember that salud is health.
He encontrado estas águilas de plata. Allí hay una máquina expendedora. ¿Podría haber algo que te devuelva la salud?
Seguro que nos viene bien.
So basically, this is a máquina is a machine, and I forget the word again. Expendedoras, basically vending machine, and I can use the vending machine to buy stuff here. So botiquín, I think that's a like a bottle sort of a glass bottle, specific type of bottle. Um, Goodness gracious, this munición is ammo or ammunition. Munición is very similar to ammunition, ammunition, ammunición. And the pistola is a pistol. Ametralladora is a machine gun. So in English, it's a machine gun. Ametralladora is machine gun. Gosh, botiquín. What is that word? I cannot remember that. I think it is a bottle, but I think I'm wrong. I think I'm wrong. I apologize. As I said, I'm not fluent, but trying to be fluent again. Gosh. All right. I used to be so good in Spanish. Now I'm just like, what?
Señor, nos gustaría ayudarle.
Hey, it's the person you would like to help us.
¿Nos conocemos?
En la rifa Sin su ayuda nos habría sido imposible escapar.
Daisy siempre dijo que aparecería alguien como usted.
Okay, gracias, thank you. All right, so the team is a special clothing that concedes to capacidades externas to capacidades is basically like your capacity, and extraordinarios is like extraordinary. Solo puedes llevar cuatro prendas a la vez, so you can only carry 4 of these types of things. Prendas, gosh, don't remember what prendas means. Administrar tu equipo. Um, so administrar tu equipo. Usually equipo means team, but this circumstance it means your inventory. Tu equipo desde el menú de juego. So you basically organize it or administrate it, uh, your inventory from the main menu of the game. And I can only carry 4 of them. So this one here, this is a new sombrero, a new hat, and tormenta means a storm. So looking at this symbol here, it looks like a whirlwind. Therefore, if I use this, in this game you can use special powers, and in this game, it looks like this power I can shoot a whirlwind, and tormenta basically means storms. All right, so to kill an enemy with a caballo gentleman salvaje, which means savage gentleman, jinete electrónico, beso de diablo, puede propagar los defectos de estado que sufra los enemigos. Propagar means you can push out, shoot out, the state of the effects that that the enemies suffer. So we'll go ahead and coger equipo basically means to grab. Equipar is to equip. Mostrar comparación, you can compare all your powers together or powers available. So, and Halo Ardiente, so Halo is a ring. Similar in English, a halo is like a ring, right? And that's from the game as well. Ardiente is basically something that's on fire. So as you can see with his fist, he has like a fire symbol around it. That Ardiente is suggesting that it's basically this power involves flames, falls fire, fire, fire. So let's go ahead and coger equipo. Okay, I'm gonna grab this here. Registrar cubo de basura. Cubo de basura is basically a trash can. As you can see, this is a trash can. Cubo means if you think about it, it's like a cube. Not necessarily directly a cube, but basically a can. Cubo is a can. Very different from when you say a can of soda.
Amable
That is
señor,
lata de
¿No
usually
podría
lata de,
decirme la hora?
Son
refresco.
las 7:30.
Oh, gracias.
Okay.
Vengan a sacarse una foto con el padre fundador de nuestra nación.
Oh,
Él fue
¿qué es
quien
eso?
taló el cerezo, quien cruzó el Delaware. De rodillas aceptó la espada del ángel Columbia.
So ¿dónde está la acción? Where is the action? I want to actually do some shooting. I want to do some...
No se encuentra bien.
I'm going to go ahead and just skip over the dialogue right now because you're probably falling asleep already. So let's go ahead and get some action done. And,
¿Anabel?
¿quién es?
¿Perdona?
Anabel,
¿Quién es?
soy yo, Esther.
Oh, no soy Anabel.
¿Seguro?
Me llamo Elizabeth. ¿Acaso te conozco?
Elizabeth. Qué nombre más bonito.
What a
Eso ha
pretty,
sido
pretty
extraño.
name. She seems very strange. Alright, so the torniquete. Oh, very cool. So I learned a new word today. Torniquete is basically like the revolving doorway. So torniquete.
Último cliente. Se cierra el parque. Atención, se cierra.
There is another word that's
Sí,
very similar to
a esos zapatos les vendría
torniquete.
bien limpiarlos.
Supongo que no me he fijado mucho.
But I'll leave it at that. I'm not quite
parece que
sure.
va a
If I remember the word,
Mejor
I'll let you
lluvia
know.
que nieve.
Bueno, supongo que sí.
Cuidado, acabo de barrer.
Be careful! I just finished sweeping. Barrer is to sweep. See the very dress worn by Comstock herself. Alright. Visit the first lady. Alright, we wanted action, right? We wanted action. Let's go find some action.
¿Tienes algo de chucrut?
¿Chucrut? Ah, supongo que sí.
Ponme
Eso.
uno, por favor. ¿Cuánto es?
Buy ticket, comprar. So hacer una
2
sonida,
billetes para el
make a
dirigible
noise.
primera dama.
Sí, dame un momento, amigo.
Billete is
Sí,
a
ya lo
ticket.
tengo. ¿Cómo deberíamos proceder?
Tengo prisa, amigo.
Tengo prisa. I'm in a hurry, amigo,
Entendido.
my friend.
Ya llamaré cuando lo tenga controlado.
Taquillero
Enviad el pájaro.
is basically
Listos
a person
para
that works
ejecutar.
in a taquilleria, which is a
Perdón, ¿atiende
ticket
alguien
box.
aquí?
Por
And
supuesto.
taquillera is,
Lamento la espera.
Oh, here we go. Whoa.
¡Cogedla!
Okay, okay. No bueno. Esto es no bueno. Vamos.
¡Ahí está!
Ya.
¡Ven aquí!
Ven aquí, come here. Oh, me morí. Me muero. I died. Alright, so as I said, I'm not very good at video games, and you can laugh at me at my awfulness, and I guess... Oh, that was it. Oh, there she is. Oh, yeah. Okay. This is... ¿Dónde está? Where is he? Oh, behind me. Detrás de mí? Could I can see? He's behind me? Oh.
Dejéis.
¡Dejadme salir! ¡Quiero salir!
¡Elizabeth!
¡Aléjate de mí!
What the heck? Aleja de mí, get away from me. Alright, so alejar means to get away, and I need to find out where to go. I hear footsteps.
Venga, vamos. Rodeadlo.
Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, yeah.
Otro cargador.
Yeah. Boom, baby. Oh. Yo he muerto de nuevo. I die again. Goodness gracious. I told you I'm not very good, but let's just try again. Alright. Boom. Oop, boom. Boom. And boom. Oh! Alright, so I have a Scudos in this game, so Scudos are shields, and that's the yellow thing, that's what you see here, that's being regenerated right in front of me. We have trapped you, that's basically said, we have trapped you, or we have you surrounded in English. I don't remember how to switch my guns, so let me Let me just go punch him. There's only one guy. Alright, there we go. Okay. Alright, there we go.
¡Elizabeth!
¿Pueden conocer a alguien con inclinaciones?
Mi pistola.
El profeta aconseja mantenerse alerta.
So another voxophone.
Y ahora, sigamos con la
Reproducir
música.
diario grabada. So grabado basically means recorded. So there's So reproducir means to play. There are different words to say play in Spanish. You can say jugar, but jugar means to play like outside, like play ball, play a game, play sports. But reproducir means to play like when you play a movie, or when you play a movie, or a recording such as that. Okay.
¡No te muevas de ahí!
No te muevas de ahí. Don't move from there. Okay.
¡Mira, vuelve aquí!
Apártate de mí. Get away from me. She's trying to leave, girl. Don't leave. Okay, accionar la palanca. Palanca is a lever, so as you saw, I pulled the lever. Accionar basically. Pull is another word, but accionar, I guess, to use the palanca, use the lever. Alright, you're a monster.
¿Qué? ¿No entiendes los gastos en los que ha tenido que incurrir esa gente para mantenerte encerrada en esa torre? ¿Crees que gente así va a dejar que te vayas sin más? Eres una inversión. No estarás segura hasta que estés lejos de aquí.
¿Qué es lo que quieren de mí?
No sé. Pero será la última vez que dejo que se me adelanten.
So Booker's just trying to talk reason to her. basically he's telling her we gotta get out of
Déjame ver
here,
tu mano.
but he's also not telling the whole truth of why she needs to leave.
Lo que acaba de pasar ahí
She
no se ha
thinks,
terminado, ¿verdad?
No lo sé.
Ya está.
ya está, it's finished, ya está. So when you want to say, yeah, it's finished, or there you go, you say ya está. You actually just say that customer service all the time in Spanish,
Supongo
where
que
say,
más me vale acostumbrarme.
ya
He
está.
leído alguna que otra cosa sobre medicina. Haré lo posible para mantenerte provisto de remedios. Y si tus heridas son más graves, intentaré mantenerte en este mundo.
Alright, as I was finishing earlier, basically Booker is trying to get her out of here, but Elizabeth thinks that Booker's with good intentions getting her out of there because she's always been captive, but Booker's really trying to deliver her to someone else. So Booker hasn't really told her everything, the whole story. That being said, I think it's a good time to stop here. I thank you for participating in this video. Thank you for watching it as well. I hope this was informative and if at least entertaining to some as well. And as I said, thank you again for your patience. I'm a new streamer here and also making new videos. And thank you again for your patience. I appreciate it. Please, if you have any feedback or if you have any comments, please leave them to me. And if you're on YouTube, leave the comments down. Or if you're on Twitch, please reach out to me through my contacts in the About section. Thank you again. Gracias, amigos. And tengo un buen día. Have a great day. Thank you very much.